DA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. Quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Yeah, that's the type of play gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
4 yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 6. Wide open receiver complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one good for 37 yards.
First and goal.
They're moving the ball through the air pretty well in this opening drive, and to me it was evident that they were set on doing exactly that here to get this game started. And their belief and determination is certainly paying off.
On the carry.
It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. And his kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
The tackle made by...
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a play fake. Brady. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Bud Dupree has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's going to go down again. Bud Dupree in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now Austin. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
46-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up. But they're looking to put it on. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Devin White came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On play action, they'll throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a dump off here complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was taken down by Rupert.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
With the score, Vikings 10, Buccaneers nothing.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast, They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
It's complete to Brown, right side. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there at 22.
The 7-yard line.
First time into the red zone for the Buccaneers. They've got it first and goal at the 7. Now Brady. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. And the Bucs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
I'm here all day. Tight go. Watch out.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs are able to make this a close game again. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
Makes the score Vikings 10, Buccaneers 7.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Vikings first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
First and goal.
23 yards, the final tally. They'll run for it with Cook. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Here's 2-yard line.
They try again with Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder. And they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this time he is in.
Yes. Minnesota.
Dalvin Cook, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
Point after.
It's good to make it 17-7.
Is good. Makes the score Vikings 17. Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minutes. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. And they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll send you cross-state to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have all the stats and all the scores from games going on during another busy Sunday in the National Football League. On second and a yard, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans.
That's good.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Bang, 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 bang. Check 37, check 37. 25, check 25. Regular.
Now Leonard Fournette. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go with a big back Fournette. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Right there. 72. Right there. 54, Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. Mike 5-4. I got you. I got you. 54. Hey.
On first down, Brady. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Mike 5-9, Mike 5-9. Let's go, D.
Again, it's Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Brady to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Chris Godwin, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the 1st half. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game.
The kick is good.
Extra point put through by Succop. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. 4 seconds, all that remain here in this 1st half as the kick gets away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this 2nd half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the 2nd half. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check, 59.
He finds an opening past the 40. And finally wrestled down at the 11. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball when you get that little Texas league.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Leonard Fournette, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bucs have taken the lead. It's up and good to make it 21-17. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Takes it at the 7. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now this throw caught left side. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Number 86.
A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It seized the lead there for a little bit with a starting drive in the 3rd quarter, but a moment ago the touchdown that puts them back behind.
So their defense is under siege a little bit right now because they have not able to solve their opponents. So they've got to keep hammering away on offense and try and win this one in what appears to be a shootout.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And they've just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The quick throw complete into the flat out left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
Incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Brady now on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From midfield, here's Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
The 25-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And now the third-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 16. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Now Jones. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Brady being chased out left. He'll run it. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Brady going to throw. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are now an extra point away from leading this game. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Vikings 20.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the safe boy till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them buckets. Yeah, that footsteps coming cause we coming for the check.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Minnesota.
out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
And the Vikings first down.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Ball carrier.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And that is incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. The Vikings send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this will be touched by a member of the kicking team inside the 20, and it's at the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now a pass hauled in downfield, and all the way down to the 39. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 44 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good, we're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Buccaneers 34.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And he'll get 3 up to midfield. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. No getting on this defense. No getting. Check it. Reload.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run it again with Fournette. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
And 6.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
2-yard attempt.
And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to get this one down to Cook. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up
just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Down at the 35-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 17-yard line.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
Alabama, 380. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Brady will take a knee here, and that should just about do it.
Today's final score, Buccaneers.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the fourth quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme. I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for Tampa Bay, they move back over 500 at 7-6. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile,